Hey everybody, it's Shadowstar and Crystal here for another error review. And this time it's Who Are You?
So I knew exactly what was going on with Laurel.
Although you were a bit confused with the fake out at the beginning, which was funny. But yeah.
Well, I knew she had to be lying.
Yeah, I know. Because at first she pretends she's been saved by Sarah because she's pretending to be our Laurel.
Okay, but how did she know about Sarah being a time traveler?
I have no idea. That part I have no idea about.
I know, it don't make sense.
No idea. Also, it's like, why, we see apparently she was broken out of Star Labs by Prometheus. That feels like that should be something we should hear about on The Flash. Spoiler alert, we never will.
Yeah, I know, it'd be great if next Flash episode we see part of that scene
Or at least
something.
just have a comment about it.
Yeah, how did they let that happen?
And a reminder, she's been there the whole time.
I mean, Prometheus, yeah, he's a big bad, but he's not a meta. The Flash could have stopped him.
And how did Prometheus know about Black Siren even being at Star Labs?
Yeah.
I don't know. That part doesn't make sense.
Okay, but here's a dumb question, just to remind me, because I have a bad memory. Why did Laurel not die when we did that thing that affected everyone from Earth 2 and
None
Harry
of them
and Jesse
died.
had? Oh, that's right, they just passed out.
They just passed out, and Barry took most of them to Earth 2.
Right.
But for some reason, he must have put Laurel in a pipeline. We saw her get put in a pipeline. The question is, why did he put her in a pipeline instead of just chucking her back to Earth 2?
Yeah, I know. Why didn't he just send her home?
Whatever.
So now she's trapped on this Earth, which is why, for a moment, I thought she could have turned around.
Why don't we just call Cisco and say, hey, we've got Black Siren here. Do you mind just kick her into a breach?
Yeah.
But, oh well.
Yeah, for a moment I thought maybe she could turn around because, she's trapped on another Earth. After manipulation from Zoom and now Prometheus, she probably just wants to live her life.
Yeah, I know. Poor Black Siren spends so much time working for big bads. It's just ridiculous. But I'm happy for so many reasons. First, we got Black Siren, which is great. I've been waiting for her to come back because it is crazy how you've got Black Siren began on Flash as a doppelganger of an Arrow character, and now she's going to be an Arrow character.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited for Black Siren because, spoiler, it's not the last time we'll see her. But also I'm excited for that cliffhanger.
Oh yeah, I know what's going on with that.
We got a new canary. God, we're getting all the new canaries now, aren't we?
Okay, so I know her name and stuff. I know a bit about the future, but what I don't know is why can she scream?
Well, we'll have to find out.
Yeah.
I promise you'll get answers.
Yeah.
But obviously, that's just a cliffhanger to get you excited because Oliver says, I want to find a new canary. Laurel said I should. So, yeah. Oh, boy. And very minor note, but you will notice every canary has a slightly different sounding cry. Her, the person we saw at the end, has my favorite canary cry, and I just love it every time we hear it. Oh, God, I just can't wait. I can't wait for next episode when we get to see all about her.
Oh yeah, she seems pretty cool.
I mean, think about it. Her introductory scene is a lot like one of your first favorite scenes of a different canary.
Yes. Yes.
So she's going to be good because that's the way you introduce a canary, according to you.
Yes.
So there you go. And then, yeah, most of the plot, this was mostly a self-contained plot. The vast majority of the plot was the Laurel plot, although we did have this plot with Diggle, which I enjoyed.
The thing is, so how Felicity let her out the cage, right? And I noticed that, she had in that moment, she could have killed Felicity if she wanted to. That's what made me think she might make a turnaround, is that she chose not to kill Felicity. But then later on, she says, all right, Felicity, it's time to die. If she wanted to kill Felicity, why didn't she do it before?
I don't know. Oh, I know.
What?
Because remember, Prometheus is a crazy super mega genius, right? Maybe he wants that to happen. Maybe he said, don't kill Felicity because I need them to track you to come to me.
Ah,
That's the only thing I can think of, because Prometheus loves playing them.
yeah, true.
So yeah, he probably wanted that.
Somehow he knew that they would put trackers in her friggin' water.
Look, he knows everything. Don't ask how, but he does.
But he's not from the future or anything.
Or is he?
No, they wouldn't do that on Arrow.
I mean, they've done other Earths on Arrow now. You know, it's crazy. You know, Arrow used to be such a grand show, but now we've got metahumans and other Earths and all that crazy stuff. And of course, the flashbacks didn't have too much happening, except, of course, the ending, where we've got somebody called Talia showing up. Now, the interesting thing is, if you're only an Arrow fan,
You wouldn't know that name, but...
If you've watched Legends...
Why would I send Talia to such a place? No, your other daughter, Nessa.
Exactly.
Talia's her sister.
So, if you've watched Legends, you will already have a vague idea of who Talia is. Or if you're a comics fan, you'll have an idea of who Talia is.
Unless you don't remember it, because it's just one line.
Yeah, but I love that, and I was waiting for that to show up. Because, yeah, I had a feeling it would happen soon. But, yeah, we got Talia here. I was watching that ending scene, too. Because, you know, she shows up, she shoots him, she stands there. I was like, are they going to cut or is she going to say her name? Because I was worried. It's like, do I have to not say her name or not? But yeah, she says her name, so now you know it's Talia. So yeah, I was waiting for that. Yeah, which raises an interesting point. Because think about that episode with Legends. Talia does nowhere near look old enough. Because think about it. She was a kid in 1970. And now she looks, what, maybe Oliver's age at best?
They can slow aging.
Exactly, that's my point. I will say, they never tell you that. But if you watch Legends, it must mean that at some point she has used a Lazarus pit.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's not a big thing, but it's just interesting that not many people you don't really get it pointed out. Although I guess who would point it out? The Legends don't know. But yeah, and of course, we had the other plot with Diggle, which was nice. Mainly because I like that clever bit with Adrian Chase at the end.
Oh yeah, he's trying to get him out, and then he realizes, hit me. All right, assault. You're under my jurisdiction now.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. But yeah, I enjoyed this.
Is that really how it works? If a guy's being charged for a crime, but then he commits a secondary crime in a different jurisdiction, does that just take over?
I don't know.
Surely you have to deal with the first charges first.
I'm sure it all depends on what state you're in and what the legal charges are within that state and blah, blah, blah. Everything's in America, like every law's different depending on the state you're in. Like I was having a discussion about The Flash and it boiled down to the point that we had to Google what state is it okay for you to marry your foster sibling and what state is it not okay. Central City is in the American state of Missouri and it is okay.
Okay, because, did Joe legally adopt Barry?
Yes, because there is a point where he tells Linda that this is his foster dad's house. So he must. But anyway, that's a whole different point. But yeah, I enjoyed this episode a lot, mainly because I love Black Siren, I love the new Canary, I love Talia. Man, we're getting all the good characters in this episode.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm giving it another 8.5. I'd go a little higher, except there are a lot of, plot conveniences of how to fuck, Laurel
I'll
knows.
go 8.5 as well. It was pretty good.
It was pretty good. The only downside is there are a lot of weird plot things, like how does Laurel do this or Prometheus know that? Yeah, but whatever. The next episode is called Second Chances, which is interesting because you'd think that'd be the name of this episode with Oliver's whole theme of redemption.
Yeah.
But next episode's called Second Chances, and spoiler alert, we're going to focus on what we saw in the cliffhanger, of course, so I can't wait! Oh boy, I'm loving... God, you know what? I'm really starting to understand why people say Season 5's the best.
Yeah, it's been pretty good at times.
It's been getting so... Oh, we didn't even talk about there was this really good moment between Curtis and Renee.
Oh, yeah, those guys are getting a great friendship.
I love the direction Curtis and Renee start to head towards, and I'm glad we're starting to build towards that with them. So, yeah. I love all the Curtis and Renee stuff. They're great together. But anyway, we'll see you next time for more Arrow and other things as well.
See you next time, guys.